Hello everyone, I've been coloring again. While I'm watching YouTube videos, I've been coloring. And forgive me for not starting this video out from the very beginning, but stay with me and I'll show you what I'm up to now. Hello everyone, this is Billie. Welcome to Billie Holman Creations. Well, like I said, I've been watching a lot of videos on YouTube, enjoying every one of them, and I just started coloring. So what I've done is I've started another mold with the Dragon Notebook. Now this mold I came across not even knowing I had it. So I've got the front cover done already, and what I've been using is some micas that I found off of YouTube. I've got two beautiful golds here, or more of a bronze. I've been trying to use these up. So I did color the eye and the outside with those two. And then these are also Temu products, and they are chameleon powders, and they're beautiful. So the outside I've been using this gold, which apparently, if I can read the label, I tried to put on there and it's faded. I think it's gold to green to red. And then there's another one here I've also used, which is really pretty. That's more of a gold and red together. So the blue is Let's Resin. It's Let's Resin teal, and I absolutely love this color. Look at how pretty that is. So I went on the outskirts, or the outside of the eye, with this beautiful blue. And I haven't done the back. So while you're here with me, I found a hair, of course. While you're here with me, I am just going to finish coloring this back piece. And I just wiped my brush off on, that area to clean it up. So back to this gold, simply I'm just going to go one solid color, and I am just going to brush this in. Be sure to get up the sides and burnish in as best I can. And you don't need a lot of mica. A little bit goes a long, long way. And what we're going to do is, usually, as we do with chameleon powders and mica sometimes, is use a black background. So I'm going to finish coloring this in. And when I see you next, we'll mix up some black resin, pour these, and we'll put another lovely notebook together. So stay with me, and I will see you in just a little nanosecond, and we'll be ready to pour these. Okay, we'll see what beautiful colors they turn out to be, because I really am not sure. And hopefully I've put some together that will complement each other. Okay. Oh, there must be a scratch in the mold. I believe this is gosh, this could be an Amazon mold, or it could be a Temu mold, but I will put, if it's Amazon, I will put the link in my descriptions. And if you go to my Amazon storefront, what it is actually, it just takes you right to my store, and I put all the items that I have purchased from Amazon in my storefront. So if you go in through my link, I might get a little bit of a kickback, which helps quite a bit. Hello everyone. Excuse the pile. I'm trying to do two videos within one pour. So first of all, let me tell you, let's get back to this dragon eye. I'm gonna put this on my Let's Resin curing machine, or in my curing machine. It's not this thick. Don't let the mold fool you. What's really thick is just this area of the eye. So the back page, this one, I'm going to put on a heating mat with some others. And before I can do that, I have to move things around. So 16 ounces of resin. I think this will cover both projects. And all I'm basically going to do is pour this dragon eye, and then we can demold tomorrow. This is my Let's Resin. I used the Let's Resin pigment black to color this, and I think I put 6 drops of black in my clear resin. And oh, let's hope I have enough for the other projects. That is deep right there. I'm hoping it won't flash cure, but I honestly don't think it will. See how level I am with this here. The other project I've got going that I'm going to pour is I just poured that in there? No. I thought I stuck the bottom in here. But it's a little more lenient as to how much resin I need to pour in, because it's a coaster mold. So I thought if I did this first, I might have to make more up. I'd have enough for the others. I'm not sure, but let's get this all the way up to the darn near the top. And I think that's good. We're a little low on this end, but I'm on my unbalanced countertop. A few bubbles. Let me take the heating gun to that real quick. I should go around there with a micro brush. There's a couple of stubborn ones there around the edges. It doesn't seem real black at the edges, does it? Hopefully that will darken up, especially these 2 corners here. But maybe I need more resin in there. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. The bubbles are going to surface, so I'm going to have to watch this for a bit. Okay, let's get... I'm just going to get a tad more in this corner and very carefully put it on the... I have a round. Put it on the round leveling table, and it's perfect. Fits this right inside, or right on top. No problem. Okay, keeping an eye on that. So I will pour this when I see how much that other project will be. Until then, I'll catch you later. We can demold this big eyeball beast. Bye. Hi everyone, I'm back with the little binder. Obviously I over poured. This was sitting on the heating mat. I'm going to have to drill out those holes. Look at that, I really over poured it. It happens, doesn't it? Let's see what this backside looks like. And I'll just go out to the shop. Just take my drill it, sand the edges. Okay, let's see what color this is. Oh my! I never expected green. I had no idea. Is that a surprise to you too? I can see this brush marks, but that's okay. Wow, I did not expect green, so that makes me wonder, oh, what in the heck, you know, what is this going to look like? Little bubble, bubble, bubble. When I clean this up, I'll carve my name around the bubbles. Huh, they won't be noticeable. Okay. What is going to be green? The green will be this background. Ooh. That's what that will be. Just don't tell me you're stuck. Yeah, I don't want no mold sticking to my resin. And you know, I did go over this once with my little torch. These corners up maybe. Oh, it's green. Come on. See, that's pretty deep. That's probably up a good inch. Oh my word, it's in there. Just see. Green, green, black and green. Oh, and gold eye. Gold eye. Look at this. Oh, well, I like it. Ooh. I've got tips that didn't come out. Look. Bit of a... I wonder if you should use a deep pour on this, just because it's thinner. It's a thinner resin, and it will get into all those tiny holes. I'll have to remember that for next time, or make a note in my book. So, there's our... The eye is actually this way. Wow, I did not expect green. I thought there'd be some blue in there. I'll be darned. Let me clean this up. Ooh. Yeah, I might have to just barely sand the tips of those. They're rough. That's where the resin tips fell out. Or I could do out. You know, I just don't like doing UV to fix things for some reason. But I'll clean that up. We'll get back to you and we'll work on that eye, that one big eyeball. So we'll see in a little bit. Bye. Hello, everyone. Let's finish this dragon today. Let's get this eye painted. I gathered up what I needed, and basically I have some rings, 2 sets here in the gold that I did get from Temu, some paper that fits this size, notebook off of Amazon, and we will get to those when the eye is finished. Now I've got white paint, a couple of paint brushes, and I'm going to start with the white of the eyes. Now, since the eye is actually gold, we're not going to have to paint that at all. But what I normally do, I'm going to have to go sideways here. What I normally do is, find the curvature of what will be the eye. And to help sometimes, if you have one, take a template. And I'm going to look at this template here and just try to find where that actual eye will fit. I'm going to make it close to the middle. And for a guide, I am just going to hold that firmly if I can without it slipping. I just have an awl, which is a pointy tool. Or you can use an X-Acto knife, but I am just going to try to scratch that circle here so I can see it. I don't want to use a marker, but if I had a white marker that I could use, that would be fine. Oh, I've got a couple different scratches there, but no problem. We're going to cover this with paint. I just have some apple barrel glossy white. And I'm just going to get a little on my palette here. I don't need much, and I just use odd lids. This is, whoa. I could have used the squirt bottle, the squirt part of it, couldn't it? I didn't realize it was so liquidy. But, waste not, want not. I don't need all that. We'll just put some of it back. This is how I fumble. But, yeah. Didn't need all that. I can clean that up. So, let me wipe this spoon off. I have a little pile of paper towels here. Always available. Because I tend to have mishaps frequently. So I'm going to start. I like the flat brushes. I don't know why it is, the flat tipped brushes. I think I have more control with them. Maybe that's all in my mind, but I somehow seem to do better with these. If you go up to that scratch line there. We're going to outline it with black. But I just need to get the edge here, and I'll need a smaller brush to get in that. Just going to go around that ring. It'll take a couple of coats because this is just acrylic paint. I do have some markers, but they're getting pretty dry. So we'll just use the paint, and I'm going to go right into that crease. One thing about acrylic paints, you can wipe it off if it doesn't go your way. Get this side here, and then I'll come in with a smaller brush, and we'll do a couple of coats. If I can see my little ring there. You can place this pupil of the eye anywhere you want, or the iris. In other words, the colored part, anywhere you want. But I just wanted to show you how I do eyes. Large eyes, small eyes. The first step for me is to always get that white on. And if you follow your mold most of the time, it'll show you exactly where that is. Get a finer brush. I've got a little water with dish soap in it. That helps. Oh my. That just came off my brush. I was just trying to get that plastic tube off. Is today not the day to be messing with paint? Where's my little tweezers now? Oh, for heaven's sakes, I just had them too. I just used them for something. There we go. I can't get the brush out of there. Well, come on. I'll have to take that out of there and glue it, if I can get it out of there. Well, until then, let's get a different brush. I have some fine ones possibly behind me. Oh, let's see. This one should work. This should work for now. Here we go. I'm just going to go right in here. And I never overload my brush. I know that's kind of red veiny in there, so we don't have to go all the way to the point, but I think I will. There. You could use mica with polyurethane mixed in there. Your wood varnish. That's what I mean about polyurethane, is I use the wood varnish. Just go right in and all the way around here. Get up on the sides, it's going to be okay. We'll cover that. I just need a good opaque coat or two. It's going to take two. And it's not turning that easily. I have it on a silicone mat here. I like this mat. It protects my desk. It's a big one. I did get that off of Temu too. If you need any Temu links, let me know. I try to put everything I use in my descriptions, but I think I'm going to change it up a little bit. I'm just going to list the basic necessities work, Billie, that I use with my resin, and I'll have all that listed. Most everything I use, it's from either Temu or Amazon, but I do have discount links too that I use a lot of Let's Resin and Resiners products. Estoyu, Balticday, all those discount codes will be in my descriptions too. So I think we're good at that. Well, I think I'll go all the way in. It's going to get covered. I know it will. Just follow that circle. You know, I didn't realize until I was older, now that I am older and retired, how much I love to paint. Oh, I was always a crafter, but now that I'm retired, it's so nice to just have a craft room. This was our old office. But to have a nice craft room. The house is quiet. The husband's busy. He's retired too, but he keeps himself occupied, and I have so much wonderful time to be creative, and it's such a blessing. It really is. I just needed to get this done because, goodness, today is Halloween actually while I'm doing this. It's early on in the day. We probably won't get too many trick-or-treaters. We usually don't. The street is dark. The city puts on a real nice trunk-or-treat here now for the kids, which is really good for them, and I know they enjoy it, and it sure is a lot safer. And here comes Annie. You're right in the picture, darling girl, and in my lighting. For those of you who don't know, Annie is my older girl. She is always here with me when I'm trying to create, and she loves being on camera. So she is my video diva, and her paw is always trying to grab my hand. But not today, darling, please. No, not my neck either. I'm trying to paint. I'm just going to keep going over it and over it till it's not so streaky and solid. Please, watch out. I don't think our viewers want to see the top of your head. I'd love to see your pretty face. Okay, I'm going to just keep going here, and I'll come right back when I've got this finished and it's dry. Okay, let's pause for just a moment. You don't have the white done as well as I think I can do it. It's not completely solid. There's some streaks, but I think we're going to be okay. And I was just thinking, gosh, maybe I should put some blood red in the eyes of this dragon, right in here. Let's try. I'm just going to do a few strokes in there. We'll lose some of that with our black outline, but I think something like that, hey? A little different. I've not seen a dragon up close and personal, so I haven't looked one in the eye. I'll just let that go. And wait till it dries. Could do some veins, blood veins, but you could do that. You could make bloody veins all up through the white. I think I'll leave it. All right, we'll let it dry. Okay, I think that's dry enough to work with. So what I have here are just some Sharpies. I have the regular fine and extra fine. So let me start with taking the fine marker and I'm just going to outline right around the edges here. I think the fine will work. Then I tap it on paper towel because sometimes it gets clogged up when it goes over paint. I can cover that white. Oops, scrape it off a little bit where I went up above the into the eyelid there, all the way down into the corner. I'll turn it and come back again the other way. Not sure if I should use the thicker pen at this point. Oh, that's getting some white off of there. It's easier than a brush, I think, to use a pen. From the squeaky sound. Probably should have brought the red up a little more. Now, let's see if I can't go around the circle. Come on, pen. Work for me. I really clogged that one up where it's getting dry. Let's try another one. Not sure how good this one will work either. Here we go. Right there. I think that can be a little thicker. I think I will go a little thicker. How good's the tip on that? Oh, that one's a little wore off. Let me see if I have another one that's got a, pardon me, I'm crossing over here, sharper tip. Got a few. It's really blunt. Oh, they're all blunt. They've all been used well. Reaching, what's over here? I put all my pens in some jars across from me so I can get to them. That's blue. I think I have 2 more left. Let's see, look at all these pens. They're probably all dry. Let's go with this one. Let's see what happens. There we go. There we go. All right, this is right side up. Now, let's do the center of the eye. Now, I don't know if I should have it this way. It's probably that way. So I'm going to tilt this a little bit. And you can take your template again if you'd like and find middle. Find the middle of this eyeball. And I think that's kind of helpful. I guess we'll see. I'm going with that. Take the fine one again. I'm just going to try to match up. Oh, come on. Match up the little center marks on the template here. It's a little off. Okay, where's the good pen I just used? Who knows, right? Probably the one I threw to my right. I throw everything to my right. Over here, there's a pile. All right, I'm just going to thicken up that line. And now we're going to do a little curve from one tip to the next. I have to keep turning. One tip and try to keep the same distance between the two, like that. And we'll color it in. Then I'm going to grab the white paint again. How's that look? So the dragon is, that's right side up. Should we go a little wider? Maybe. I'm going to go a little wider on this side. Make the pupil just a little bit wider. And do it again. Like that. There we go. There's a dragon's eye. Let's get the white, because I did forget that I want to do a couple of dots of light. And I'm not going to squeeze out of the bottle. I'm just going to get a dotting pen or a dotting tool. I think that's the biggest one I have. Looks like it to me. I think so. Nope. That one's bigger. Let's take the biggest one. And I'm just going to get some paint on there, and I'm going to do 3 dots. Just like that. And there you go. There's our dragon eye. It took a long time, didn't it? I'm sorry it took me so long. Second guessing, sometimes changing things up. But I'm going to let those dots dry. Then the last thing I'm going to do is put my liquid polyurethane on top, seal all that ink in. And I think while that's drying, if I don't put my hands in it, we can put this together. Okay, so now these are, I wonder if the single rings would work better. I know some people use the single rings. I didn't when I got this. And I know because of how tall that eye is, we're not gonna, that this notebook is not going to be able to open up flat all the way. All right, so here we go. We have our back. Turned out a nice green. I really didn't expect green when I colored this. Not at all. So this is where it gets cumbersome for me. Get those in there, in the holes. Or I tend to fumble my way through this part. Bring those up a little bit. Get the paper in. Now this paper came in double thickness. I just split the pad in half. Now I need to really get close to closing. And if I work it right, I can do it. I think I can actually go upside down because I'm not going to touch those dots. Get those in there, come on. Pull that over. Oh, Billie, you're going to do good this time. I don't want to bury it. Now, bring it together. If I can bring it together, stay there, and I can snap these shut. Come on. I think I might have too much paper. We'll see. Because I don't have to unsnap them. Ugh, it takes a little manpower here. Well, that one went easy. Okay. Come on, you. And there we go. There we go. It's done. I hope you like it. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being patient with me and doing the eye. I should probably bring the red up a little more. I might do that, but until this dries, I'll put the polyurethane on that. And it's a beautiful dragon binder or notebook. Thanks for watching, everyone. I hope to see you soon. Take good care. Bye. Big hugs.